Hi there and welcome to the Barbara Young channel and welcome to my Friday Sews. Well, first of all, I'd just like to start by saying thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating the hashtag Friday Sews. Yeah, have I done something this week? Well, let's find out. And yes, of course, I finished something. At long last, I've actually finished a project, got something made. And yes, it is my Simplicity 9742 dress that I've been working on for quite a few weeks now, in bits and pieces, dribs and drabs, stops and starts as it were, but I finally managed to get this one done. I want to grab that back actually because I want to have a quick read of it and have a quick look at some of the things on it. This is a really lovely dress and I have made it previously, and yes, I'm wearing it right now, but I'll show you it properly in just a moment. Previously I've made the version that the model is wearing, which is version A with the sleeves on it, but this time I've made version B with the shoulder straps on it. Yeah, and I really like it. It's a really nice dress and it's not that difficult. Well, I say it's not that difficult. The first time I made it, I did have to do a whole bunch of adjustments, and I actually had to do quite a few adjustments on this one, partly because of the material, but I'll explain about that in a moment. But this is described as Mrs. Dresses, because there are 3 versions. Suggested fabrics are batiks, chambray, cotton, gauze, linen, silk types, and you do need some interfacing. So there you go. Notions, 1.5 centimetre buttons, 12 of them it says. I don't need 12 of them, didn't use anything like 12. I think I used 9 buttons, 9 or 10, 9 buttons. 1 snap it says. No, I didn't use a snap. I think that's for at the top or something like that. I still used a button. And then versions B and C, it says 10 buttons. So I suppose, yeah, it's about right, because I used 9 buttons, I think. Didn't use a snap. And then it gives you the body measurements and all that sort of stuff and how much material you're going to need. This does go from size, European size 30 to 46, or in whatever size this is, it's size 4 to 20. So yeah, it's quite a nice range of sizing that goes on with. And yeah, and then it gives all the measurements for it. So yeah, a very nice pattern that I have. And here we are, the finished dress. Well, not that you can quite see it because I put this jacket of mine on over the top, which I actually think goes really well with this dress. It's a really nice contrast in colour, and there is some sort of orangey peachy look within the dress, and this time it's been made with straps on there rather than the shoulder and collar piece, which in the original is it's like a yoke piece, but the yoke is long and it forms the sleeve, whereas obviously this one, you don't have that on at all. It's just shoulder straps. So you've got the bodice section and the skirt section to make up the whole dress. Yes, with pockets, as you can see. I put pockets in. Not that they've got any particular strength, these pockets. They're obviously just going to be good for tissues, you know, so anybody's after a used tissue that you always find in your pocket, that's what will be stuffed in there, I imagine. But not to worry about that. But anyway, yeah, nicely done. It took me a bit of time to get this to come together, partly because I was doing other things and you know, work and whatever else is going on. I just didn't push on with it, and then I decided I needed to get this done. I needed to get it finished, partly because summer is almost over, and obviously, as you can see, this is definitely a summer dress. So I did want it done. And next to that is, well, we've got a sewing social coming up this weekend, And it's a special sewing social because the sewing social that I go to is a year old, so we're having a bit of a celebration. So I wanted to wear something nice. And this material came from the swaps table. So I thought, yeah, I need to get it done so I can wear this. I'll wear this and my jacket. So that's what I'm going to wear. As long as it's not too cold or nasty, then this is what I'm going for. But anyway, this material was a little bit tricky to work with. Now, I don't really know what it is. Like I say, it was off the swaps table, and it feels like a viscose, maybe a viscose crepe. I'm not sure. It could be something else entirely. It doesn't have any natural stretch. It's not a stretchy material, but it does have a lot of give in it. So I found that as I was working with this, I was getting a bit more ease working in there. So it was a little bit baggier than I wanted. So it was a little bit looser. So effectively what I've had to do is come in. Once I'd made it initially, I had to come in and adjust this seam and seam on the back to bring it in by quite some way. About 4 to 6 inches, something like that. I had to bring it in. That's how much ease is in this material that allows it to slacken off, as it were, as I'm working with it. And yeah, I used exactly the same pattern that I used when I made the dress previously. And when I made it previously, it fitted fine. So having to adjust this one from the same pattern is like, wow, what's happened there? Have I lost a load of wheat? I might have done, but I lost some weight, but not that much weight. I have not slimmed down that much. But obviously for this material, it did have that sort of effect of getting a bit baggy. And that included the straps. I did the straps exactly the right sort of size. I measured it out and they seemed to be fitting just nicely on me when I tried to sort of gauge how much I needed. And yet when I pretty much finished doing this, I noticed that the straps meant that this thing was sort of hanging down here. It's like, that's way, way too low. It's just not fitting properly. So I've had to take like 2 inches, at least 2 inches out of the shoulder. But to do that, because I'd already put them in, I've had to do something a bit funky with this. And I'll just see if I can show you that. Say on there, I just had to cut it and then sort of find a way to sort of push it back in together to make it come together. So I've got to take out some of that looseness in the shoulder strap. And yeah, but it has now come out quite well. And I really do like it, you know. It's nice across the back. I think I've managed to get the height of the bust section to come out quite well. So I've got pockets with the pleats in, two pleats on both sides on the front, 3 pleats on the back because the center pleat works on a seam that's in the back there, which is really nice. I like the way that it did that, and the way that it hangs. Now I did use some bias tape on the hem. Again, let me come up, and I don't know if it'll show it. It does say on here, if that will read it, it says "So Happy." I'm not quite sure where I got that bias taping from, or hemming, I don't know what you call it. I call it bias tape, might call it something else, whatever you like, we know what it is. I think I might have got it from when I was in Dorset at one time, when I went to the shop there, which is called the Happy Stitcher. So I'll put some details in that. I know I've mentioned that shop before because it's a brilliant little shop. If you're ever down that part of the world, go in there, have a look. And I say I'll put the details and the address in the details down below. So if you are in that area, you can go find it. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful shop. Some really nice stuff there. So go and have a look, I say. So yeah, all in all, it's come out really, really nice. And I really feel that I'm going to enjoy wearing it when the sun is shining. Hopefully it'll keep shining for a bit longer, even though, like I say, summer has apparently already buggered off. But there we go, never mind. So yeah, one completed dress. So there you go, that was my week of making. Yeah, managed to actually finish something, which seems a miracle for me, because I haven't really finished anything for quite some time. So actually getting this dress done is really quite a boost, I think. I feel more positive now about using this space for sewing, for actually working in here, because I wasn't quite sure. I wouldn't feel that comfortable in here, but now I do. Now I start to feel comfortable in getting stuff done. So perhaps hopefully I'll push on and get some more stuff made and done, finished, and have more to show you. But for now, that's this dress done, which yeah, it's brilliant. I like it. Life-wise, not much to really say about. Work is work. It's still going and I'm enjoying it, so that's fine. I did go out the other day because we've just had what we call a bank holiday here in the UK, so we had an extra day off. So on the Monday I did take some time out and go to the park, because I haven't actually been there for quite a few weeks, which is unusual for me because I like to go there quite often. So not going there has been a bit of a thing, a bit of an oddity for me. So actually making sure I get out and go there has been really nice to do, and I enjoyed doing it. I fed the ducks. I didn't think they were going to be interested at first, but as soon as I put a handful of feed out for them, and don't worry, it is proper food. You can get these packs, and it's proper feed that you can give to wild ducks and that. It's been specially formulated, so it's not some just random rubbish that I'm throwing down. I know that it's something that they will actually be able to eat. So I put a few handfuls of that down. They all came rushing and they were all very happy to see me. The ducks and the moorhens, I think that's what they are. So yeah, that was enjoyable to do, just to take an afternoon out and just enjoy being out for a short while. I've got a hedgehog in my garden. I did get a picture of it, and I'll see if I can find that picture. Hopefully I can find it. What I'll do is I'll put a few pictures at the end so you can see the ducks and hopefully the hedgehog, if I can find that picture. But yeah, nature has gone wild in my garden. It needs a really good tidy up. But right now, at the moment, we've gone from boiling hot sunshine all the time to suddenly it's going to be rather drenched and wet and soggy. We need the rain, don't get me wrong, we really do need some rain, but it means I still can't get out in the garden and get and tidy it up. But never mind, that's how it goes. There you go. And that's it really. Not sure what my plans are for next week. Haven't really decided yet. As I say, I do have a sewing social this Sunday, yay, which is a 1-year celebration. So if I do remember to take a few pics of that, I'll hopefully maybe bring that for next week. Other than that, I don't know what's going to be done. So yeah, but all in all, I think a good week, dress done, and I'm happy about that. And it feels really nice, and it's a lovely dress. So there we go. So that's it from me this week. So nothing else to tell you. So if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe and click that little bell icon. That way you'll get a notification of when my videos come out. And if you'd like to comment, please do. It's always lovely to read your comments and hear what you've been doing as well, what your thoughts are. And if you wish to talk amongst yourselves within the comments, please do, because that's how we come together to make those connections. So I think it's just left for me to say thank you very much for watching my video. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.